Hi, welcome to Business. My name is Darryl Kwao. Economist Professor Bopkin has joined calls for government to streamline activities in the extractive sector to plug revenue leakages. He says Ghana's revenue from the extractive sector as a percentage of GDP is one of the lowest amongst its peers on the continent. Speaking at the Graphic Business Stanbic Bank breakfast meeting, Professor Bopkin said Ghana could earn more than it is seeking from the International Monetary Fund for a bailout from the extractive sector.
More than 80% of our export earnings still driven by primary commodities. Then you can look at how we have structured our revenue generation activities. It's a big issue. Okay, our revenue performance is not the best relative to the size of our GDP. Of course, it's not every aspect of GDP that is taxable and its redistribution. But if you relate how much you generate to GDP, it gives you a fair idea. I'll give you just a few examples. We have just about 2.4 million people who are paying direct income taxes out of an estimation of 13.7 million labor force. Of course, some are unemployed, So, and then when it comes to the extractive sector, if you look at the fiscal regime, and I believe that we need to start that conversation now, and take another look at the kind of structure that we have put in place, because Ghana is not getting its fair share from the extractive sector in terms of the value added. Ghana's revenue from the extractive sector as a percentage of the extractive sector value added is just around 19%. The average for middle-income countries is around 54%. In fact, Nigeria and Botswana, we are told, are doing around 50%. If we were to collect enough revenue from the extractive sector, just as Nigeria is doing, studies have shown that Ghana will be able to collect, in addition, about $4.32 billion.